This tutorial is sponsored by Patreon. Thank you all for your support. Hello everyone, welcome back to the new tutorial. In this tutorial we are currently in the second part of our advanced flashlight tutorial. So in today's tutorial we're gonna be adding batteries and functions to drain those batteries. But in the future tutorials I'm also gonna add the equip and drop, so you can drop your battery, your flashlight. Okay, so let's go ahead and add the battery models. I'm gonna leave it in the description so you can download. It's just simple Blender battery that I made, but it does the job. Okay, first thing, I want to go to my first person character, and the first thing that I want to change here is I want to create two different functions. So I want to create flashlight off and flashlight on, just to make it a bit simpler. So we're just gonna copy this flashlight for the turning off, copy, and just put it inside of our, oh, we're right there. We can delete this, we can delete this as well. Okay, so here, if we have a flashlight, we can turn it off. Okay, good. And here, if we have a flashlight, we can turn it on. Okay, and here in the event graph we can just make a branch, and if the where is my flashlight active? Where did I lose my flashlight active? Oh. What happened is my recorder crashed, so I'm gonna just quickly delete this. So this is already what we have. So I just made a quick small category, so I can put it there. So yeah, flashlight active. We're gonna check if it's active here. And if the flashlight is active, we're gonna turn it on, off. And if flashlight is not active, we're gonna turn it on. So to test if this works now, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab it, and it works. Great. Okay, so let's go ahead and add UI. So user interface, I'm gonna create master UI, and I'm gonna add canvas panel there, and I'm gonna add progress bar just for test, or I can even put it there. And just gonna line there. You can put wherever you like, really. And the fill color is gonna be green, or actually yellow. It's more like battery-like. And create binding. So here, because my recorder crashed, I'm gonna create again the variables. First one is gonna be current battery, like this. And the second one is gonna be max battery. So the both are gonna be of value 100, like that. And now we can set the percentage, very easy. First we need to cast to our first person character, and why we need to do that is basically to get this reference for the battery variables. I'm gonna show you in a second. So we promoted it to variable here after cast, and why we did that is now from this character reference we can just get anything from here Let me just put a small category just for, you don't have to do this, but I like it because I have it under one tab. Oops. What was I? Okay. So here, get current battery. And here, get max battery. And now we divide it to get the percentage. Since max battery is 100, when we divide it, we get the percentage. And that should work now. So let's just create a UI there. So create widget from the event begin play on the first person character. Master UI, promote to variable. I like to promote to variable if I need it in the future. Just call it master. As you can see, I have already one because, yeah, something happened. So basically I'm recording this twice now. Gotta delete whole code. Okay, but it's not a problem. So we have our UI done here. So now we need to go and work on our drain battery. Okay, so first actually we're gonna create actor so we can duplicate the base interact that we made in the first episode and call it BP battery pickup. And let's add some battery as a static mesh so we can see it. I'm gonna add it to be 1.2 actually, and I'm gonna add sphere collision so it's easier to pick it up. Sorry, what am I doing? Just drag it inside of our level now. Here. Let's make more of them. So hold Alt, left click, and we can just duplicate it like this. Okay. And also here, because we made it. Oh, so everything deleted here. I see. Okay, this is bad. So in the base interact, it was cast to BP first person character. This, you already have this, but I'm just gonna redo it. And here, character reference. You already have this, you don't have to worry about, but I don't, because everything crashed in my engine and nothing saved. Okay, so I just basically added the interface that we already had it. Oh, did I? Okay. Base interact, okay. Wondering if it's still here. Okay. Okay, this one got it. Okay. Ooh, at least something. Okay, so that was really unlucky that it crashed, but let's go. After I finish this, I'm gonna go through everything, so don't worry. Just because it crashed, so I want to explain everything so you have it clear. Let's go ahead and here we're gonna cast first person character, but you won't be needing to type this because you will already have it, but I need to. And call it character reference, that variable. So on event interact, we have this event interact because we have the interface here. So when we interact, I want to add get character reference, get current battery. First, I want to check if the current battery is more than 100 or equal. So greater or equal than my max battery actually. I can pull it here. So if it's greater or equal to max battery, I'm not gonna do anything. But if it's not, then I'm gonna get my current battery and add we can set current battery here. To make it more clean, I'm just gonna copy this here and use like this. So if this is not true, if current battery is not equal to max battery, so if it's false, So we're gonna just add the battery, and this is how much you want to add per the battery pickup. Basically, we can make it like 10 per battery, I guess, or like 5. No, make 10. Okay. So now, every time we interact with it, we're gonna get 10 battery. And after all of that, we want to destroy actor. And to prove you that it destroy actor itself, so it's gonna destroy the battery pickup. And to prove you that it works when we have max battery and we cannot pick it up, I'm gonna get print string. You have max battery, can't pick up more. Let's make it red. Okay, so let's go ahead and check it out. As you can see, I have flashlight, and if I go pick up battery, I have already max battery, so I cannot pick up anything, and it's not gonna delete from the world. So that works perfect. Let's go. So we have the battery pickup ready now. Also, let's see, we can only pick up this battery if the player has a flashlight. So let's add that as well. Has flashlight. So if the player has flashlight, he can go through this branch. But if player doesn't have flashlight, then we're gonna print string. First, you need flashlight. Let's make it like pink. So now if I go, even though I have max battery in my variable as a first person character, I cannot pick up any batteries since I don't have any flashlight. But if I pick a flashlight, then I'm gonna run through the branch where it asks me if I have max battery. And to prove it works, I can go set current battery to 40, like this. Even though I have it 40, I cannot, so I need to pick up the flashlight, and now it's gonna update my UI. Okay, so that's for the battery pickup. Now we need to go and create a drain battery event. So custom event drain battery. So basically, first it's gonna ask us if the flashlight is active. Okay, so if the flashlight is active, and okay, we're gonna run new branch. So if the flashlight is not active, we don't want to do anything basically. But if the flashlight is active, we want to run through the branch, and the condition would be if the current battery is equal or less than 0. And if it is equal or less than 0, if that's true, we're gonna turn off our battery. Turn off our flashlight, sorry. I'm doing everything with autopilot today, I don't know what's going on. Okay, so flashlight off if we don't have battery, and if this is not true, so we have more than 0, then we're gonna start the process of draining battery, and this is we can create okay, so this is gonna then get our current battery, and it's gonna subtract it with like 2 per second, and we're gonna set current battery. And this is gonna basically be our battery drain. So here, that works okay. Flashlight off. That's okay. And when we press flashlight on, we want to drain the battery. And the drain battery here is gonna have delay of 1 second. And when it sets, we're gonna make it run through this branch again. So it checks again if we have enough battery. Or actually, we're gonna make it so it checks if we have our flashlight active as well. Because if it's not, we don't want to drain our battery. And that should work. We press this, press some batteries. As you can see, while the flashlight is active, we are losing our battery. But if I go and press it off, we don't lose anymore. But if I press it on again, we lose. Off, we don't lose. We can pick it up and have more. But I want to make this a little bit cleaner. So let's say every 0.2. So because we divided it by 5, we can just divide this one as well by 5. And we're gonna get same results but much cleaner UI. As you can see now, the UI is cleaner and it updates faster. We can even make it cleaner, putting it to be 0.1, and it takes 0.2 every second, and now you will see how clean it can get. As you can see, UI is very clean now. And if I press turn off the flashlight, it updates instantly. I can pick it up now. Okay. Also, I want to check if it works, that it turns off my flashlight. Let's put it like this. So if I press flashlight, yeah, it goes off if I have no batteries, and I cannot turn it on because I have no batteries. Okay, that's really good. So you can play with these numbers, how it fits you. So I think that's it for today, what I had to do. Let me see if I missed something. That works. Okay, so for today, that's all I wanted. So for today, what we made is we added the widget, in which widget we made a calculation to get the percentage. So we calculated current battery and we divided it with max battery, and the number that we got was the percentage for the return value. That's how we got the progress bar. Then what we did is we added battery pickup, which basically works if we have a flashlight, we can pick it up. If we don't, we cannot, but you can edit this. You can just remove this branch if you want the player to be able to pick up the battery even if he doesn't have the flashlight. Here we made it so it adds, so it checks if the player has max battery. If it does, we cannot pick up batteries anymore because it would be crazy to pick up batteries and not add it. So only if the player is not full with batteries, he can pick it up. And once he picks it up, it's this value, the 10. And then we destroy the actor. So we destroyed the battery once we pick it up. It's also interface of the interact. And in our first person, we had the function that was for flashlight on and off, but this way it's much more simple. So here, this is the flashlight for on, for off. This is flashlight for on. I'm gonna post the screenshots to the Patreon, like that. And here we added some drain battery, so it drains our battery. So first we check if the flashlight is active. So if the flashlight is active, we run through the next branch. Do we have enough battery? If we don't, we turn it off. And if we do, we play the delay that repeats this process of taking out our battery until we turn it off. And as you can see here, From here, we just go through the first branch again to check if we have it active. So we are letting the code know if he should, if it should remove the battery or if it should stop the drain. So pretty easy way of making it. In the next episode, we're gonna be focusing on equipping and dropping the flashlight. So for now, this is it. Oh yeah, also I want to add switches. Let me do that very quick. Let me flashlight model, I can put it here. Actually, let's add it in the next episode. We're gonna add the sound in the next episode. Easy. That's just 1 second. Okay, so see you in the next episode.